Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we've got another batch of internet moments where accountability mysteriously disappears the second relationships get involved. And somehow, men still end up being the bad guys. Nah, this is going to be a good one. But let's get into it. Right after you subscribe, of course.
Ladies, y'all know what I hate, and stay away from this kind of man. I hate a where you didn't either kind of nigga. You tell him, well, why you don't ever give me no flowers? Because you don't ever give me no flowers either. Why you don't ever take me on a date? Because you don't ever take me on a date either. Y'all run. Go in the opposite direction. The minute he say that, hang up, block him. Don't ever speak to that nigga ever again. He gonna drag you through the mud. You hear me? He think he the prize. He's sassy. Okay, he don't know how to lead. The only thing he gonna do is match your energy. Okay, I'm telling you right now. You hear that come out of a man's mouth? You better listen to my voice, and you better hear this video replaying in your head. Delete, block, cut him off. Sass ass nigga, talking about ain't either.
Bro, imagine calling a man sassy because he expects reciprocity. That's the whole crime now? She basically said, if he wants the same effort I expect from him, delete him. Nah, this is insane. Equality suddenly disappears the second accountability walks in. And there it is. A relationship where one person gives and the other just audits the performance. No wonder people are staying single.
You want me to take the trash,
Yes.
put it in the trash can.
Yes.
Once I put it in the trash can, you want me to do what?
Can you take the trash bin and roll it to the front because it's trash day tomorrow?
Do I live here?
No, but you're a man. And so when men come over, I expect them to do the manly things. And that's the smallest manly thing that you would do.
Well, then you need to get you your own man that lives with you to do that type of shit. He don't have to do that. He don't live there. And then the way you're talking to him, you think he want to go do that for you? Girl, bye.
Is take the trash and put it in the trash bin and wheel it to the front of the house because it's trash day tomorrow.
Okay, so when did you know that you need this trash can to the front of the
You
street?
decided to pop up, and trash day's tomorrow. So can you please take the trash, put it in the bin, and roll it to the front?
The entitlement is crazy. Y'all be thinking just because somebody is a man, they supposed to do something. Like, come on now. Don't nobody owe you shit. He ain't your man.
If I was a man, you wouldn't have gave me them 3 damn noodles and gave me 3 fucking broccolis.
I would have if you had a whole meal at home that you was about to go eat your turkey neck and balls and wings that you about to go eat. You want to eat my food and your food?
Damn right. If I'm taking out trash and shit.
You know what? I'll take.
That's right. If he got to take out the trash, then you need to be cooking in the kitchen as a woman. Isn't that a fair exchange?
Crazy part is, he doesn't even live there. Bro showed up for dinner and somehow got promoted to unpaid maintenance worker. You're a man magically becomes the job description. But the second someone mentions traditional roles on the other side, suddenly that's offensive. Funny how equality clocks out exactly when the trash needs taking out. The entitlement here deserves its own zip code.
And the next time somebody asks me why I'm single, I'm just going to respond because I have a house by myself in my name, 3,000 square feet with an attached garage, a car inside of said garage. And then on the outside of my house, white picket fence. Inside of my house, everything on the inside is brand new, including the water heater, dishwasher. Everything was put in brand new when I moved in. My bathroom, jetted tub, my closet, hers and hers. There's no his. Hers and hers vanity. My baby girl has her own room, her own bathroom. And then I have an extra bedroom that I utilize for my in-home office. Living room, I have 2 of those. Sitting room, 1 in the bedroom. I got space and I don't know what to do with it. We have a dining room. My floors, 15 feet, 22 feet in some places. And I don't need a man to accompany me to be able to keep up with it. $2,500 on the mortgage. It's actually $2,517.22. I pay my own loans. When it comes to my vehicle, my house, everything is taken care of by me. And when my baby says that she don't want to see no more ass.
All men want is peace. Peace, their nuts to be drained and their belly full. And for you to speak light into them. If you could accomplish that, you'll have it all. They don't give a fuck about nothing that you was talking about. You sound like a fucking man.
She spent 3 minutes listing everything she owns. like she was reading Zillow instead of answering the question. Nobody asked about the water heater, sis. Men aren't avoiding successful women because they own houses. They're avoiding people who sound like they're applying for Employee of the Month. Bro, peace isn't expensive. Ego usually is.
So running my husband's social media has taught me a lot, ironically, about women. So he has a invention. It's a agricultural implement. The primary audience is men. It's called Truck Bed Loader. And it's gone viral several times. And I have seen probably 5 to 10 men say something that I have never heard on my social media. And here's what it is. They've said, "Hey man," because they think I'm a man posting. "I wish you generational wealth. I hope this invention sets your grandkids up for life." And I have only been running that page. It's only existed for like 5 months. And I've gotten this, like I said, 5 to 10 times from men thinking they're talking to another man. And I've been on social media posting with all kinds of cool stuff for over 10 years. Not one time has a woman ever said anything like that to me. No woman has ever wished abundance on me. Why do we think that is?
Now this is actually interesting. Men in the comments weren't competing. They were hoping another guy wins. Hope this sets up your grandkids. That's a level of goodwill you rarely see online. Meanwhile, social media loves selling the idea that men secretly hate each other. Reality check. A lot of guys would rather see another man build something than tear him down. That tells you everything.
I don't really know how to put this, so I'm just going to put it bluntly. My province of Alberta just single-handedly ended the man versus bear argument.
Lola! Craig, you're too close! Craig, you're too close! Lola, come here! Lola! What are we gonna do? We gotta get off the trail! Back off! He wants the bear. Lola, come here! Come on, Lo!
Well, jiggle my balls and finger me if I'm wrong, but, did you guys say you picked the bear? Disclaimer, I'm only making this video because the couple is okay. If they weren't okay, I wouldn't be saying shit. Also, this is not directed towards the couple. They are innocent victims of that bear. I'm laughing at all the women in the comments. They're like, thank God you found the one good man in the forest to protect you from that bear. Because that's what he was doing. He was putting himself very bravely in front of his family, his dog, which he couldn't get control of, by the way. Pick up your fucking dog. It's gonna get you killed. He stood between them and the bear, and what is she doing? Hollering bloody murder. Not judging her, I would probably have shat myself. But, I think we need to be very realistic here about what society's expectations are. I think that there's a lot of women that want men to believe that they're so scared shitless of them because it's a way to, like, manipulate men to act better, or what their perception of better is, because there's a hell of a lot of good men out there. But then when it comes down to it, like, a woman will always pick a man over a bear because those things are terrifying. That bear did not give a fuck. That man is lucky that the bear chose to go off the path. But can we also just take a moment of silence for the balls of steel it took for that man to do that?
Well. The internet said they'd pick the bear. Then the bear actually arrived, and suddenly everyone's real happy a man was standing in front of it. Funny how hashtags disappear when 600 pounds of reality walks out of the woods. Bro didn't give a TED talk about masculinity. He just stepped up. The bear didn't care about opinions. Survival has a funny way of ending internet debates.
52% of women ages 20 to 39 are now child-free. You know what that means? You understand what this means? We're the majority. We are the majority. There are more of us. More of us.
This is one of the saddest things I've ever seen. And to think they got mad at me when I said modern feminism was just a plot to drive women out of the home, destroy the modern family, and rip a hole in society. Now they're celebrating doing the thing that they claimed wasn't happening, as usual. Listen, I just got one thing to say to this video and the women in the comments celebrating being able to take vacation after vacation after vacation because they made the choice to remain quote-unquote child-free. You guys are all going to be so sad and devastated when you hit menopause, or when you hit the end of your fertility window, which may happen before you hit menopause. There will be literally nothing you can do at that point. Nothing you can do. There will be no eggs left to retrieve, even in an office. There will be nothing you can do. And that may be the moment when you really decided that you want more than anything to have a baby, to have descendants, to have a family, people to take care of you as you grow old. And it will be too late. There will be nothing that you can do. Now, I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm certainly not trying to hurt women who have fertility problems, but if you are making this choice based on the lies that are being sold, like endless vacations or not having to strap a toddler into a car seat on your way to the store, like this woman said in another one of her videos, then you are being walked down a garden path that you may never be able to get off before it's too late. This is a movement that's been forced upon women, imposed upon women, and enforced by other women for decades now. And it has done endless amounts of harm. And I'm just going to say it. There's a certain percentage of women who just never want to have children. They're not wired that way, and that's okay. That's totally fine. But it isn't that percentage. That percentage, that's brainwashing. And that's a tragedy.
The crazy part isn't choosing to be child-free. That's a personal decision. It's acting like everyone who wants a family is somehow missing out. Then, years later, some people realize priorities changed, and biology doesn't always wait. That's the part nobody puts in the vacation montage. Social media loves selling permanent confidence in temporary feelings. Real life doesn't always follow the script.
Good men of them is men that seek validation on their manhood from them.
Where else would you get validation from?
You hear that? On your manhood?
Yeah.
You won't get that from a female.
So you're going to get it from another man?
Yes. If
And that sound fine to you? That sound good?
That's normal.
Okay, cool. It's a lot of things that are normalized
That's
that ain't
normal.
right.
Nah, that's what you just said. A woman having 4 men in a rotation. You just try to normalize it. That's
I
not
ain't say
normal.
shit about rotation, first of all. And second of all, I don't have to prove a motherfucking thing to you because you ain't one of them.
I wouldn't be.
I don't need you to be.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need you to
Women's
be.
so confusing though.
Bro really tried to make male respect sound weird while defending women juggling multiple options like it's normal. Pick a lane. Every man earns respect from other men by what he does, not because someone handed him validation. That's how competence works. Meanwhile, the conversation instantly turns into, well, I don't have to prove anything. Exactly. Because the argument already fell apart.